Red Bull's future uncertain. What does Newey's upset mean for the team? Red Bull seems like it's about to blow up, and if one or more of these significant personalities go, then Red Bull will have even more people at risk. Red Bull is in danger of going bankrupt, and during the following several months, they may lose one of their most important workers. Ferrari used to rule, but it appears like it could actually happen this time. In life, timing is everything, but it's more crucial in a competitive setting like Formula One. From this angle, even main managers like Toto Wolff were taken aback by the Maranello's team's brilliant show of deceit, timing, and caution in recruiting Lewis Hamilton. In order to support the manager's goal, an internal restructure focused on human resources has already been brought about by Frederic Vassier's young authority. Despite the fact that Ferrari hasn't won a world championship in a while, there is still optimism, unlike Mercedes and Red Bull, which are beset with problems. Red Bull has managed to establish itself as a brand renowned more for its internal strife than for its dominance in sports. Even in the first half of the 2024 season, the CEO and team principal of the World Championship team, Christian Horner, was found not guilty following an internal investigation launched by Red Bull Sport headquarters, investigating Horner's alleged inappropriate behavior against a female employee. Case closed? Not at all. New slips that reveal power struggles, internal conflicts, and long-standing disputes that haven't burst into flames appear every day. The death of the team's founder, Matt Schitz, was the last straw, because success is the best medicine for relieving emotional distress. Dietrich spared no expense to succeed in the highest division of motorsport and also took over the FZA team from Paul Stoddart. Despite the fact that F1 racing was not and will never be the energy drink giant's primary business, Red Bull's co-founder was the unifying force among the team's many personalities for as long as he lived. Milton Keynes' achievements have also been attributed to the English squad under Horner. The Austrian soul on the track is represented by Helmut Marko, who brought the F1 some of the finest talent of the preceding decade. Without going into specifics about the most recent developments in this lengthy story, we are certain that success won't be sufficient to convince many engineers to pursue careers in a poisonous, rewarding but demanding work environment. All of Red Bull's senior executives have made statements thus far, with no exception of the F1 genius Adrian Newey, who has also remained quiet and concentrated on creating the fastest single-seaters in the world. Like all artists, the Stratford-upon-Avon engineer is free-spirited. Strict procedures would be a mistake for him. Newey shared an odd but not too recent tale in his autobiography about his time at McLaren. It was a very regulated setting. I once made the decision to leave the parking lot on a different path. I was sent a warning via email that if I didn't take the designated route to work, they would launch an internal inquiry. Imagine how a man of that caliber would respond to the present atmosphere at Red Bull, especially inside the team where he had found his perfect dimension. Think about the current turmoil at Red Bull. This is the precise moment when the unquestionably best designer might round off his extraordinary career by joining the storied Maranello squad, which Lewis Hamilton will lead starting 2025. Frederic Vassier and the upper management don't need to give the concept of acquiring Newey. However, to really tempt Adrian Newey and make an impression, you have to give the British man the kind of freedom that will make him feel at ease and enable him to express all of his creativity. The kind of freedom that convinced him to leave an F1 powerhouse like McLaren for what at the time seemed like a brilliant up-and-coming company named Red Bull. Rumor has it that Ferrari is trying, at least in the paddock. This is not a chance to be missed. Furthermore, as far as we are aware, the prancing horse would be well equipped to fulfill Newey's demands in addition to the symbolic payment in full, all thanks to John Elkann's worldwide management, who is an experienced businessman. In conclusion, Newey feels that Ferrari must take action immediately. Thus, fresh information on the Red Bull scandal surfaces every day. What, though, is the truth to the rumors that Christian Horner might have to step down after all? And what is the management's response to the threats made by his staff members to switch teams? Red Bull is squandering every opportunity on the track, while the Milton Keynes racing team still controls the outside headlines. Over the course of the Jeddah Grand Prix weekend, Helmut Marko found itself unexpectedly in the spotlight. Initially, there were rumors that the man from Graz might have to step down. Following a clarification discussion with Oliver Mintzlaff, the managing director, the 80-year-old was eventually allowed to remain. According to Marko, Mintzlaff and Franz Wasek had arranged to meet with Shaler Media, the main owner, in Dubai after the race. It seems like the Austrians tried to explain to the Thais that why they thought that the team and the global energy drink market may suffer if they kept working with Christian Horner. But Media shouldn't be surprised by this, and he hasn't been upset by it yet. Media would not be impressed that the worker who had complained about Horner's behavior now wants to take the matter to a British civil court. Max Verstappen's unwavering commitment to his sponsor, who catapulted him from F3 to the top class in 2015. Verstappen made it clear that Marko's personal destiny is closely tied to his job at Red Bull. After the race, Horner was asked some tough questions about his superstar's possible next move. The Brit appeared composed. Horner made an effort to be general in his remarks, not specifically mentioning Verstappen. It would affect his racing team staff in every department. This kind of teamwork demands dedication and desire. Max possesses that. He's been here since he was 18, and I don't think his dedication and enthusiasm will waver in the future. Stress or anxiety are absent. Max seems at ease among everyone in the garage, as you can see. Naturally, he would be a great asset to any squad. However, the top driver always wants to be in the best vehicle, as Toto Wolff has previously stated. The CEO of the team maintained confidence in Verstappen's ability to fulfill his contract, which is valid until 2028, when he was in Bahrain. He sounded a little more circumspect now. Naturally, nothing can be ruled out completely. A motorist travels somewhere else if that's where he wants to be. However, I fail to see any motivation for anyone to desire to quit the squad. With all the help he needs, Max is doing admirably in an excellent vehicle. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Behind closed doors, rumors circulate that Adrian, Newey and Vassier are not happy with their current roles. Because of financial limitations, Horner wants to completely relegate him to the RB17 hypercar project. Regarding Red Bull, while the team does include Max Verstappen, Adrian Newey and Helmut Marko, it is clear that Christian Horner is the team leader. In Saudi Arabia, he stated, "I think there's probably too much said already by other parties. The group is the group. Both Max and Helmut are members of the team. Everyone on our team, including me, has a vital job to do." Despite the ongoing media surrounding the rivalry between the Dutchman and Lewis Hamilton over Red Bull's Mercedes seat, Horner maintains that his star driver is not more powerful than Red Bull. The same holds true for Adrian Newey, a close friend, and Helmut Marko. The future of Red Bull racing is uncertain as the fallout from Adrian Newey's shocking comments settle. Do let us know your thoughts and subscribe to receive the most recent information. Until next time.